Good afternoon, everybody. This is going to be a short lot of stream, and to be perfectly honest, it wasn't even planned. As you can see by the thumbnail, today's stream is dedicated to the memory of my nephew, Christopher Cologne. Let me just give you a little feedback, everybody. So this is going to be a somber stream. So this I didn't even bother to cut cue my usual music on my intro. So I decided to do this little stream in his memory. Um, Christopher Cologne um, was my oldest sister's only son. He was only 22 years ago when on this day in 1997, unfortunately, um, my nephew was involved in a automobile accident. As a result, the driver, a friend of his, and he was killed. Um, and first of all, um, thank you very much, Keisha. Thank you very much. Um, it's always a one thing when a parent loses their child. And in the case of my older sister, Chris was her was my sister's only son. So at 22, he was killed, leaving behind young children, leaving behind grandparents, great grandparents, uncles and aunts and whatnot. And the reason why he was killed is that there was a motorist that was driving under the influence of alcohol, um, traveling at high speeds, which the driver crashed into the vehicle where my nephew was in. He was sitting at the right side of the passenger from passenger seat. So he and two other people were killed. One friend was severely injured. My whole point of this that we must bear in mind that life is precious and that we should never take it for granted. And what we should strive to do is value every day and take a look at the day um, as unlimited possibilities and try to be a positive influence among the people who we associate with. And it still kind of hurts, even though it's been 25 years. Sunday, when I did went to visit family, I was able to visit his gravesite and say a couple prayers um, for the soul of my nephew. Christopher was, you know, he was a character, and of course, like all people, they have their flaws and imperfections. But he was a loving soul, and even though he's physically not here with us, he's with us in spirit, with with the other angels that are currently in heaven, which consists of my parents, Gumacindo and Gloria Negron, and my siblings, George Negron, Albert Negron, Jesus Negron, and Doris Negron. So um, the fact of the matter is, and I apologize, this is a little difficult for me to talk about this topic, but But I wanted to do a short stream in memory of my nephew. And it just serves as a reminder that we need to do what we can to value each day. And if we do have um, disagreements or arguments, or even worse, we've become estranged from our siblings and whatnot, we should do everything possible to rectify those differences, because the reality is this: once a person dies, there's no opportunity for reconciliation. And what happens is you spend the rest of your time um, feeling guilty regarding opportunities of a reconciliation of which you did not take advantage. So I would encourage anyone, and I apologize for noises in the background. It's just that I'm at work, so, and of course, there's people talking in the background. So if you are experiencing any estrangement from your loved ones, if you can, do what you can to be reconciled with them. Because once they're gone, it is too late. Okay. If we're fortunate, um, we're here on Earth for a good 70 to 80 years until we die. And depending on the decisions that you make in life and the choices we made in life will determine where you do spend eternity. And yes, I do believe in an afterlife. And I believe there's a heaven to gain and a hell to avoid. Hell is not just being here on earth. So, and I understand that everyone holds the beliefs regarding heaven and hell, and everyone, well, most people, to a certain extent, believe in a higher power. So, with that being said in mind, I know most of the people will be catching this stream on the playback, which is perfectly fine. I do appreciate the fact that there are two people currently watching the stream, and I thank you very much, because you could have been watching countless means of other YouTube creators. The fact that you chosen to hear me speak regarding the life of my nephew Christopher means a lot, and I do want everyone to know that I appreciate all of you very much. So I'm going to wrap this up shortly. I just want to let everybody know that I will be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I'm going to be talking about what are the attributes that make a positive male. So this week, I'm going to be talking about men's issues because our voices needed to be heard too many times when men trying to express opinion. They're ridiculed for those things. But on this platform, everyone can express their point of view. And if we disagree, let's discuss it. Okay. So that being said, I'm not even going to have closing music due to the somber nature of the stream. What I will say to all of you, please take care of yourselves. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your loved ones. Do everything that you can to try to live healthier lives and peaceful lives. And do not take any unnecessary risks that could endanger yourself. I'm sure When my nephew went out to be with his friends, he didn't think that September the 7th, 1997, would be his last day on earth. Unfortunately, things like that do occur. All I'm saying is approach each day, value each day, value the people who you love, value the people who you care about, value the people who are there with you through the good and the bad, value all those that enhance your life. And then if there are people that are negative influences, if they're not willing to change, separate yourselves from them because you owe it to yourself to live a healthier, happier life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that being said, I thank everybody else. I thank you all for your time and take care and please be good to yourselves and to each other. Take care. Bye.